Okay. So just suck it in sometime.
Over there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I agree with you there. It's going to be a pleasure to see the Lakers get swept tonight. Bring out the broom, the fat lady, all those people that the party is over.
Yeah.
You know, you I don't care where you go, but you got to get the hell out of here. Party's over with. Party's over with for the Lakers. They can start having their exit interviews and then the talk of the town. What LeBron gonna do and all this here.
We'll see.
You know, LeBron need to go and hang it up.
Well, he probably will.
New sheriff in town now. New sheriff in town.
He may do that. So,
Yeah,
so who
okay.
out of these teams remaining? You got Detroit. Look like they're going to be there. The Knicks, Oklahoma City.
No, we can't say that because Detroit got
Yeah, but
James Harden showed up. I hate to say it, but he actually showed up for a game in the.
That was before he went to the striptease joint last night.
That was, he didn't go last night. He had to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he showed up in the final. Hit the last couple of shots. I was like, where did this guy come from?
Yeah.
So, but go ahead. But they still in it.
Yeah, but so which team do you pick to win it right now? You got Detroit still in the
to
hunt.
win it all?
Yeah. You got some teams. You got Oklahoma City, Detroit. Looks like.
Well, I'll say the finals
and
is going
the
to be
Knicks.
between.
The Knicks are hanging around.
Yeah, I'll say the finals is going to be should be between the Knicks and OKC. You know, I guess because those are clearly the two teams that are playing, have the momentum and playing well at this time. So I will give it to those teams. Now, who I would like to see, San Antonio get in there and push and win it all. But I don't. I think they're still a little bit young, and OKC got some players on their team.
Well, you want to see
even their bench players.
Well, you
for the West, and then for the Knicks, for the East, I would go with the Knicks.
And then you got something. You got something else happening too. You got something else happening too. You got two big cities, Detroit and the Knicks, the way it looks, right? Or Cleveland. Cleveland is bigger than San Antonio, and what's the other one? San Antonio. Well, San Antonio may be bigger than Cleveland. Now, then you got Indiana, the Pacers. So you got the small town areas, and you got a couple of big places on the East Coast, which should make it pretty interesting, especially with the fans, to see how the fans react to all of this.
Oh yeah, definitely. The media would love to see. NBA would love to see New York with their media coverage, and OKC may not have the big market like some of these other teams have.
Right.
In the West, they would rather see LA and think that if LA had a good team, they would rather see for the market status. But OKC, their market may not be big, but they have some players on their team.
Okay.
And of course, they are the defending champions. So I would say it's going to be OKC and New York in the final.
Okay.
And I think it'll go if it goes 6 or 7 games. When it comes to it. So I guess we can talk about that more about that later.
And thank you very much. Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Take my call.
Okay, let me take a quick little break here, and we'll be right back.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hi, I'm JJ Walls with Sunnyside Dental, and yes, it's now been over 30 years that we've been providing quality dental care for our patients in the Houston area. It's now come to my attention that many of you that want to come to Sunnyside Dental have Medicare plans that we don't accept. Hold up, that has got to change. Sunnyside Dental is now accepting most Medicare dental plans. WellCare, Liberty, United Healthcare, Cigna, Kelsey Care Advantage, America. If you have Medicare and would like to receive the forward to helping you achieve the smile that you can't wait to share with the world.
Got Medicare dental benefits? Call Sunnyside Dental 713-738-1999.
Force Industries Irrigation is now Aquamatic Irrigation, and Michael Von Williams is still your point of contact. Michael has over 27 years experience in the irrigation industry and is licensed and insured, but he now has additional support. So if you have a lawn sprinkler system that is no longer operating properly, or you're tired of lugging water hoses around, call Aquamatic Irrigation at 346-476-9065. If you don't have a lawn sprinkler system, give Aquamatic Irrigation a call to have your automatic lawn sprinkler system installed. Enjoy your lawn and improve your property value. In order to keep your lawn and landscaping in excellent condition, Aquamatic Irrigation also offers routine maintenance programs to check the system for leaks, proper controller settings, and sprinkler head alignment. Call Aquamatic Irrigation, your sprinkler company, 346-476-9065, or visit our website at www.aquamaticirrigation.net.
In life's most difficult moments, comfort matters. At Lord Edward Memorial, we believe every life is a blessing worth honoring with dignity and care. With a combined 60 years of experience, our compassionate staff walks beside your family with faith, respect, and understanding. Lord Edward Memorial, serving families with grace, compassion, and heartfelt care. Visit us at 6677 Rookin Street, Houston, 77074, or give us a phone call at 346-446-6675.
This is State Representative Jolanda Jones, and I proudly endorse Congressman Al Green. Here's why. He's not afraid of Donald Trump. He was the first congressperson to file articles of impeachment and had the courage to tell Trump black people aren't apes when no one else would. He's delivered real results for Texas 18, bringing millions to Texas Southern University and funding efforts to reduce crime in our community. Now, racist redistricting was designed to erase him, with the Supreme Court signing off on it, erasing a black district and trying to silence our voices. But it won't work. We want Congressman Al Green. This is a crucial moment in black history. We don't need a rookie or on-the-job training. We need experience and results. This is Jolanda Jones, and I'm urging you to vote for our fighter, Congressman Al Green.
I'm Al Green, and I approve this message because I'm not the Trump crypto cronies congressman. I'm your congressman, the people's congressman.
Early vote, May 18th through the 22nd. Election day is Tuesday, May 26th. Political ad paid for by Keep Al Green in Congress. The Morning Magazine is the show that has Houston talking. Houston talking.
I'm Paris Ely, inviting you to join us on the Morning Magazine from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here on KCOH. The Morning Magazine, where we choose to keep news stories factual, commentary informative, and conversations productive. As you might guess, it's a work in progress. Tune in and see for yourself. You're invited to join us with your thoughtful analyses and considered opinions as well on topics meant to address community needs and solve our common problems. Join me on The Morning Magazine.
The Morning Magazine with Paris Ely. Weekday mornings, 8 to 11 a.m. on 1230 KCOH, The Source. From the backwoods of Mississippi to the Los
And leaving would be the last thing on my mind if I could turn back the hands of time.
From the backwoods of Arkansas to the bright lights of Chicago.
It's cheaper to keep her.
A 1969 #1 million seller.
Baby, can I change my mind?
A 1969 #1 million seller.
Show as usual.
Well, thank you.
Listen, game last night, you noticed how when Wemby got kicked out the game, a lot of people think it was going to be a cakewalk.
Right.
With the big man being out.
Yes.
But, man, San Antonio, they surprised me. Them guys can play some defense, man.
Well, I thought they had it. I texted somebody and told them I thought they could win the game. I've watched them enough to know, not that they were not going to miss the big fella, but I thought they had enough talent to maybe pull that one out. And they came close, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you notice when superstars come to the rescue and like raise their game level,
Yes.
Anthony Edwards say, man, we cannot lose this game.
Right.
Young man hit 36, that energy he brings, Ralph, that intensity.
Yes.
I just like his style of play, man. I mean, he's not afraid of anybody.
Well, plus he's enjoyable to watch, like you said. I enjoy watching him too.
Hey, man, I haven't seen a guy with this kind of intensity since Jordan retired. and that's saying something. The Ant-Man can play, man.
Yeah, he can play.
And they got a good team, and But let me switch gears back to the West Coast.
Yes.
You notice how in the first half when the Lakers were playing OKC, they were playing that hero ball,
Yes.
taking them long threes, trying to beat Steph Curry,
Yes.
and the Lakers had a 2-point lead at halftime, playing right into the Lakers' hands. That young coach for OKC said, enough it is. You guys go to the paint, attack. And that intensity, Lakers, man, they just ran out of gas again. They can't run with them youngsters. And OKC, the GM,
Yes.
the guy has a knack in finding guys that can play. This kid, A.J. Mitchell, man, where this guy come from, man? This guy can start with any team, but he's the only reason he's playing because Jalen Williams is hurt. But them boys are deep, man. And one thing I like about OKC,
What's that?
they play. They don't be crying about calls. Hey, man, it's the playoffs. The rest gonna let us play. And see, the Lakers have been so small over the years with the Magic Johnson persona and the Kobe persona. And even LeBron, he think he's supposed to get every call. Hey, man, it doesn't work like that. Because, you just can't bulldog your way, expect to get it. Yeah, that's what really upsets the refs. Hey, man, I see the game. Let me call the game. I'm a grown man. You just play basketball. Because what you doing, you just trying to cover up for your shortcomings on defense, and Father Time is caught up with you. And, is he going to play tonight?
Probably. I hope. I hope.
Yeah, well, I think he has no choice, even though he doesn't want to play, because, he doesn't really want to be on the court getting swept for the fourth time in his career. But it's going to happen because, OKC, the body language on that bench,
Yes.
they say, hey, man, let's put the king into retirement. And, we're just going to make sure that, we're going to do to LeBron what the Cowboys did to Tom Brady. In that last game, just make him retire. Would you come back, Ralph, next season?
If I was LeBron,
Yeah.
what is he going to do now? He's not going into business, right? He's in businesses, but he's not ready to retire. Come on back another year. Why not? Come on back another year.
He can spend his money, enjoy life, man. At 23 seasons, Ralph, don't you think that's enough?
Not if it's something you enjoy doing and you can still do it. Now, can he
Ralph?
still do it at the level he's doing it at is the key.
No, Ralph. He's going Willie Mays on us. He's going to go Willie Mays on us.
Well, if he goes Willie Mays, now the key thing is, if he does, who is he coming back with, and will the coach have enough saying power to say, hey man, you need to sit on the bench here for a minute. You need to rest a little bit more. We can't, there's only so many minutes you can play, is what I'm saying.
You mean back with the Lakers?
Yeah, if he came back to the Lakers. But who's going to take him? If he doesn't come back to the Lakers, who's going to take LeBron? Name me a team you think will take LeBron.
Well, being a six man?
Whatever. But name a team that is, well, we can bring him to Houston. Let's bring LeBron to Houston and bring him and Kevin Durant off the bench.
Oh, man. Come on, Ralph.
Oh, let's be, see you all. That's what I'm saying. Sign Kevin, call LeBron up. If you what's his name? Raphael Stone and Tillman for Tia. Call and Udoka may say, man, I don't want to mess with that. Well, go find your job somewhere else. Find a way. We're gonna try to get LeBron here and put him and Kevin Durant on the floor at the same time with a couple of other Rockets, and they come off the bench. They don't start. Or either you do it the other way. You start them and you play them for 5 minutes each, and you put them on the bench.
Raphael Stone is still on the clock. Is he still on? He still got a job, Ralph?
Yeah, Raphael Stone. Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, okay.
But see, you don't do it. The Lakers used to do that with Jabbar. When Jabbar got up in age, they started him. They let him play 4, 5, 6 minutes, and then they're sub for him. So
Yeah,
you know,
I remember. I
yeah,
remember.
So we get LeBron. Man, think about what kind of team this could be, and how much talking would be here. Somebody gonna get beat up. One of these podcasters or want to be young reporters probably get jumped on by LeBron at some point, verbally and also maybe physically. But can you imagine if we had Kevin Durant and LeBron James coming off the bench, and we got the guard back, Van Vliet back, we got him out there, and we got Thompson out there, and we throw Sagoon.
But Ralph,
Can you imagine what we would do, man? Everybody would be trying to get a ticket.
well, Ralph, I heard that Price is kept. I think KD, he's on the hot seat. I think he wants to go to the West Coast and play with LeBron.
Well, bring LeBron here. Don't do it the other way. Bring LeBron here. Let's go for, since we always doing stuff like that. We brought Roger Clemens and Andy Pettit here together. We had Randy Johnson back in the day. We had the big first baseman, I can't think of his name now, that took a lot of money out of here. Let's bring LeBron in here. Put LeBron out there. You can see, and if I'm
So in other words, you want to have an ARP swap.
Yeah. Bring them in here and see if I'm running things out there. Well, you say you the owner. We just imagine you the owner for a minute. Floyd, now we can jack beer up another $1. Another $1, a bottle.
Another $5.
Well,
paying those two salaries.
No, we're gonna jump up on the food. The beer.
I mean, the beer's $12. Now it'd probably be $20. You bring
we're gonna make the beer $13, $14, and jack up the price of hamburgers. Make it where $30 instead of $20. You can maybe get a popcorn and a drink. Make it where they got to spend at least $30, $40 with you, and everybody be happy. Jack up the seats on the floor, and everybody. You got LeBron. You got two of the greats of the NBA, LeBron and Kevin Durant on the same team. And
Ralph,
I could. Major Jones and Nate Griffin could coach this team. That's what I would do. Hire Nate as an assistant. Major Jones, if Udoka didn't want to stay here, or either put Major on the staff with Udoka.
Calvin Murphy coach your team.
Well, that but then like I say, hey, let's make some money and enjoy some basketball.
And Ralph,
basketball. Yes.
Listen, man, I got to come to your defense also, man, regarding Mr. Chamberlain.
What about
the Wilt Chamberlain?
This is the Wilt Chamberlain studio, the Dipper Dunk studio here.
Ralph, there's no way in the world Olajuwon when you stand a chance with Wilt. Dream shake, no dream shake. Do you realize who he talking about? Wilt Chamberlain being schooled by Olajuwon? Come on, Ralph.
Well,
Olajuwon was a great player, but we talking about Wilt Chamberlain, Ralph. I mean, a man had no equal.
Well, he still got 30 records on the books, 30-plus records still on the books, and he hadn't played in 50 years.
And Ralph, the guy was so dominant, Ralph. He just sometimes took it easy on some of these players when he played.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why, they would think that Wilt Chamberlain could play in any era. And right now, as soft as the league is, it would be a cakewalk. He probably averaged maybe 40 points and 30 rebounds a night. With these guys who's playing now?
He could probably do that if he was 40.
Huh? Easily.
40 years old. I'm talking about 40 years old. A 40-year-old Wilt Chamberlain in the NBA today would average about 27 to 32 points a game, about 12 blocks, and about 20 rebounds a game.
Easily, right? And he's sleep.
And he's going to play the whole game. That will be playing in the game.
Yeah.
But what?
But Ralph, in closing, I think that it's gonna be ugly tonight, Ralph, and like if it gets too ugly, Ralph, I think LeBron, he's already was limping the other night. I think he may just say, well, hey, man, I'm going to throw the towel in. After the second, you need more than 19 points from LeBron, Ralph. You need in the 30s to have a chance.
Well, you have to remember now, he's going to get tired on you.
There you go again. I'm Ralph. He's 41, Ralph. I mean, like, you can't give him a pass.
Well, somebody has to step up and pick up the slack a little bit. One of the other guys got to pick up the slack.
Was the big center Ayton? I think
he got to help. He's got to help a little bit.
Now, Ralph, you watched tonight, Ralph. That guy, you watched Mr. Mitchell tonight. A.J. Mitchell.
Dan.
That young man can ball, man.
I'm not denying that. I understand where you're coming from. I'm so glad you're on his bandwagon and cheering for him. Okay, I appreciate that.
Ralph, OKC and the Knicks. That's what we're gonna see, Ralph.
Okay, in the finals. Okay,
Okay, OKC and the Knicks. I want an exciting finals. I don't want no dull, sweet finals because anybody other than the Knicks from the East,
yes,
Detroit or Cleveland, no contest. I want at least have the Knicks size and speed with Brunson. Yeah. Now, that'd be a good matchup, Ralph.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Bye, Ralph.
Bye-bye. 713-668-1230 is the number. If you want to call in. The lines are open. Oh, we got the lines are open. The Astros play tonight, and the Astros lose one of their legends, broadcasting legends, Rene Cornelius. He passes, and my deepest sympathy goes to the Astro organization, the family of Rene Cornelius, and also to the many. This guy had a lot of fans, a lot of people loved him. So all of that happens to be there also. Also tonight at 5:30 out in Pearland, the swearing in of Mayor Quentin Wilkes will take place. 5:30 City Hall, Pearland. You don't need a ticket, just first come, as many people that they can hold. And that's tonight, today at 5:30 out in the Pearland area, at City Hall, the swearing in of Mayor Wilkes. The swearing in of Mayor Wilkes, who's a Southern, I was told to remind everybody, he's a Southern University product. And we salute him and wish him the best as mayor of Pearland. Caller, you're on.
Ralph Cooper.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, fantastic. Couldn't feel better.
Congratulations to the mayor.
Mayor Wilkes?
And the city of Pearland. Yes, sir.
Mayor Wilkes.
And me having just moved out of Pearland 3 years ago, I live on the border now. I'm glad to say that I'm gone.
Yeah.
Being a fellow Gramblinite, I'm glad that I moved, and I'm living in another area close to Pearland. But
so if it had been a Grambling,
move out. I guess I knew this ahead of time.
Yeah, if you had been from Grambling, you'd be trying to move back in, right?
I'd be moving right back. I try to buy my old house back.
Go ahead.
Try to buy my old house back.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, couple things, man. I watched some very good documentaries this weekend.
Give me one. Let's start off with one.
I Am Joe Frazier. It's on Prime.
Oh yeah.
I Am Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
Excellent documentary. Just goes to the background and just gives you a lot about his personality. That he was a person that had a lot of character. We know so much about Muhammad, but Joe was pretty colorful. So I saw that one. That was very good and insightful. And we'll talk more about maybe your opinion later on about that fight in the Philippines.
Go ahead.
Where they both almost killed each other. But that was a good one.
They did kill each other.
I saw.
They did.
Yeah, I think one couldn't stand up. The other one.
Well,
the other one was spitting up blood.
Yeah, look at what they took out. Look at what they lost that night. In regards to physical components of what happened in the fight. Yes.
I think one of the people in the documentary had said that, you know, the human body is just not designed to take the kind of beating that those boxers, especially then. I don't watch boxing as much now, but how much they took, you know, and how much a lot of them were affected neurologically and physically, you know, as a result. But that was a good one. I watched the documentary with Jerry West, The Logo.
Yes, that's a good.
That was a good one.
Also, yeah.
That was very good. Now, what I also did, and you and I talked about this one before, it's a very good one if people like, you know, watching stuff or binge watching. I watched Winning Time, which is on HBO. It's 2 seasons. Should have been renewed for a 3rd, but I think because there was a black lady, I think Sally Richardson, was behind the production, because it was very good. It was very, very, very good, and it just talks about the rise of the Lakers in the 80s and the whole Magic Johnson thing. But what I loved about it the most is that Houston kept popping up. You know, 81. Oh, yeah. Then again in 86. 86.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That those Rockets were right there. But it was just a very good one. And then I watched. There's also a 2-part series on Allen Iverson. That's very good. That's on Amazon Prime. But those are some good documentaries that I got a chance to take a look at. The other thing, man, I'm kind of, you know, rooting for New York in a way. You know, I know, you know, although I was a big Knicks fan because I was an anti-Bulls fan back then, but obviously I wasn't a Knicks fan when they came to play the Rockets back in '94. But that's you know, they haven't been relevant in a long time. It would be good for that city to finally get one under their belt. You know what I mean? They deserve one. You know, they've been. You know what I mean? I mean, you see the fans that come out and the way they're coming out. It's almost like L.A. You know, all the stars come out, all the New York celebrities come out to those Knicks games. So I'm hoping to see them in the finals. Quick thing on Wemby, I think he should be suspended. Now, I think the interesting thing is going to be, because the NBA is tanking so much in terms of ratings, do they do something else? Because they need him on TV.
Now, why do you think?
You know what I'm saying?
Why should he be suspended?
You can't do that, Ralph. You can't give a blow to somebody in the head or face and play the next game. That's just the rule. That has nothing to do with.
So you're talking about one game?
You know, what his intent was.
One game?
Yeah, he has to be suspended. Yeah, he's got to be suspended for one game. That's the rule.
Yeah.
It's not anything I'm making up. That is a rule. So it's going to be interesting to see that. And here's a quick question I have for you. You talked about the tickets and LeBron and KD and all that. Yeah, but I saw something that's very interesting, and I think it is a good question. Have the prices of tickets. Let's talk about the Texans. Let's talk about the Astros. Let's talk about the Rockets. Have the prices of tickets, along with concessions, have they outpriced the true fan?
Yes, they have.
You know what I mean? Do we have really true fans that are able to go to the game, that want to go to the game? You know what I mean?
They've outpriced. The price. Yeah. Those situations has resulted, in my opinion, in the loss of some fans who did go to games back in the day. They can't afford it.
You can't even afford to take your family. You know, I think back to my dad. You know, I was able as a young kid though. But you got to think of the impression that leaves you as a kid.
Right.
As a young kid, I was able to go see the Astros, and I saw J.R. Richard. I was able to go to the Oilers game, and I saw Earl Campbell. I was able to go to the Rockets game, and I saw Moses Malone. I mean, as a little kid.
Right.
So, could my dad afford? I can't even afford to do that now.
Right. And see, think about
to take
this.
my kids, and I make more than my dad did. You know what I mean?
And see, think about this. Back in the day, the Astros had it where, okay, I know that the wages per hour has changed. So let's just consider. Okay, it's 1970. You're out at the Astrodome, and you see guys coming from work, they were not together. They're coming from different companies with their maybe with their service station outfit on, or their chemical company outfit on, and they paid $1 to come sit out in the outfield, right? That because of their love of baseball, they pay $1 to come sit out in the outfield, and they may have.
Oh man,
this was enough, and some had regular seats. Yeah. Some, if you went out there, say you and I go out there, we didn't come out there all the time. So now we done decide we're gonna go watch the Astros, and we come sit out in the outfield in center field, and we go sit in these certain seats, and they say, hey man, no, hold it. That's old so-and-so seat work for Guff All. He'll be here in a few minutes. You can't sit in that seat. So what I'm saying is, what you said is true. They've taken away, see, with the salaries up, you know where they are now with the cost of everything.
But they make so much money on TV though, Ralph. You know, that's what gets to me. I get that.
Yeah, but that's next.
You know,
that's going up next on you. That's the reason you can't get the games if you're not in the right case.
Basketball. They're doing that. They're doing that with basketball. If you don't have Prime,
right,
or some of these bars won't pay these outrageous rates that they charge commercials.
Right.
I mean, commercial, businesses to show these games.
Right.
I just think it's going to price the fans.
It's already
the real fans out of the game.
They're already out
of the experience.
Many.
Yep. I agree.
See, look at what happened with boxing. The real boxing, the thing that made Thomas Hearns and Hagley and all those guys great, George and even Ali, was the fights that were on ABC. You could get the fights free.
Yeah.
And then you had the Friday night. Back
ABC.
when I was a kid, they had the Gillette Friday night fights, where you saw Sugar Ray Robinson and all them kind of people back in. So you take it now and you take it to another level. The real fight fans can't come to see the fights. I'm talking about the real one.
You know what? Now that you bring that up, I remember being at Grambling in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see the fight, but you couldn't see it because it wasn't on regular TV because it just started doing like pay-per-view or something like that. They were just starting it off, and I remember the fight. It was Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagley.
Yeah. Okay.
That fight wasn't available on regular TV. You had to go, somewhere where they, they had to pay to see it. Yep, right. And that was the beginning of that. Yep, you're absolutely right. But hey, Ralph, just great shows always.
And this
man.
is why some of us love. This is why some of us love Ali like we did. Ali was getting ready to fight Cleveland Williams here, and they realized the seats in the yellow section of the dome. He was fighting in the dome. I think about 30,000 people showed up. But the seats in the yellow section were not selling. And I forgot what kind of price they had on them. But he made some kind of comment. He wanted to see the Soul Brothers at the fight. He wanted to make it where the brothers could come to the fight. And he got the people to price the tickets at $5 up in that section.
Wow.
And of course, later on what you could do, you come out there for some prelims and watch me and you fight early. And by the time he fought, you had moved down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Down closer. So.
Oh yeah, that's why they call him the People's Champ. Huh?
Yeah. So
that's why he was the People's Champ, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, Ralph. Well, here, real quick, who do you got coming out the East, and who you got coming out the West? What you seen? Cause we're getting down to it.
I'm gonna still ride with San Antonio.
Out the West.
Yeah, that'll be an upset, and I'm riding with the Knicks.
Okay. Yes, so that should be a good one if it happens. All right, Ralph.
And who do you have again? Yep. Who do you have?
I'm gonna follow. I would like to see San Antonio. I do want to support a Texas team.
Right.
I would like to see San Antonio, but I think San Antonio and Oklahoma is going to be a good
matchup.
Good series. But in all honesty, I think size-wise,
yes,
the Knicks are probably the best matchup for either one of those teams coming out of the West, and it'll be a pretty good series. So I'm looking forward. So I am going to go with this the Knicks and the Spurs for the finals.
Okay. Notice neither one of us mentioned Detroit or Cleveland. So thank you. I got you.
All right, Ralph.
See you later. Bye-bye. Let's try another one here. Caller, you're on.
Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm feeling excellent.
Man, I saw a guy arguing with his wife one time in the Washington about buying a ticket for Usher concert in Vegas.
Yeah.
The wife, you know, you guys talk about the price of these tickets, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sports arena. Yeah, and I think the ticket was, you know, like $1,000 or something.
Oh yeah, it could have been, depending on where it was. Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, as far as the attendance at these sporting events, you know, I think the people who are going to these sporting events can afford whatever price they raise the ticket to. They're not gonna balk on $10, $15, $20 upgrade.
No,
because
they're balking when they go into the 3-digit upgrades. Say like a ticket for say a $200 ticket, a ticket that they may be willing to pay $200 may cost them now $500. They're not going. They're balking at that, or they scream when that happens. That's what they're screaming about.
Oh yeah, I can see that part, but the upgrades on the food, and you know that's where they get the drink and the parking kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's some. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just saying that people pay for what they want to pay.
Oh yeah,
well, that guy was arguing with his wife because he was saying that Usher wasn't worth it. His wife was saying, well,
he was worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know, of course, the woman wanted to see Usher, and the guy was like, "Man, I don't want to pay $1,000. Got the $1,700. It was high. It was way beyond what I would pay."
Well, let me let me share this one with you. So, you're out in Vegas for a fight. So, you got you decide that you want to go see Red Fox. So you get 2 tickets to go see Red Fox, and then when you go in, and the person find out where they're sitting, they say, "This is all I'm worth. You got me in the back here." How much are these tickets? You say $12.50 each. $12.50 each. You say, you got me in the back here like this, and you're in the Sahara Hotel. You're in the Sahara Hotel in a nice ballroom. Every seat in there was really good, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But they're arguing about the 12. You didn't spend but $12.50 on them, right? Until the show started. The show. This is Red Fox now. Red Fox and Nipsey Russell. And Red Fox. Okay. When he came, Nipsey Russell was a little family friendly, but this was a midnight show, right? So Red Fox comes out and says, if you're looking for the end that you see on Sanford and Son, you need to get your A's up out of here right now. and then he started talking about the people down low, and then the person you would say, "Oh, I'm glad we back here. I apologize. I'm glad we sitting back." He started talking about everybody in the damn show that night.
Yeah, it's dangerous sitting in the front rows there.
With a real comedian. I saw somebody with a real comedian like that, man. So.
Yeah. Wemby, you know, the shift on the sports deal. You know, Wemby. I wasn't familiar with that about that suspension, but. I think that was a flagrant foul right there.
Oh,
so, yeah. So, I mean, I'm surprised the guy got up so quick that he hit.
Well, they're in great shape. Think about it.
Yeah.
They're in great shape, Chief. These individuals, they're in super shape. But But the injury thing is what gets me about what's happening there now. They're so injury prone.
Yeah, you're always acting like they're injured. Every time they go to the ground, they act like they're injured. I'm like,
damn, man.
Yeah. Everybody injured, man. I mean, what, you don't want to play or what?
I was telling somebody that hey, you can do a whole show on injury reports if you let it happen. You know what I'm talking about? You can do a whole show just talking about guys who are injured in sports currently right now. And 2 hours have passed by. But you're talking just about injured players.
Yeah, I mean, every time they go to the ground, like, oh, okay. I'm like, anyway, I'm riding Minnesota though, man. What I saw, what I imagine, I guess, is that I don't think Wemby can carry him. I mean, he's going to have a like a Wilt Chamberlain game, like you were talking about, like 30.
Yeah, you got to do 30-20.
15.
Yeah.
You know, triple-double almost every night.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's that player right now against that team, against Minnesota.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, I just don't think he can carry him, man. So I'm giving the edge to Minnesota.
Okay.
I'm giving the edge to Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this right quick before you go. You'll be the first, maybe the only person I get to ask this today. I was intending to do this early. When you were in school and they had recess and physical education, where would you have been if you didn't experience that recess period and that physical education? What type of, would you have been a better student? Would you have been a worse student? What did that mean to you having PE and a recess period?
I enjoyed. Yeah, we were out there competing hard, man. Well, we were playing dodgeball, whatever.
I mean, hard.
Yeah. We were out there. Whatever game that we were doing, we were playing hard.
Well, that's one thing that it taught us, also, in my opinion, to play hard.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Okay.
Now, let me ask you this question about the poll tax, Ralph.
Yes. What about it?
Did you ever? You didn't experience it.
No, I saw my parents did. Yes, I saw my parents did. Yes, I never experienced.
Okay, so didn't Mexican Americans experience the poll tax?
They should have, but I'm not sure because see, in Texas, I'm dealing with Texas. If you applied for something in Texas, you were either white or black, or white or colored, or Negro. White or Negro was on the application, right? Mm-hmm. And Hispanic people, from what I was told, well, they were signed in on the white side. Hispanics here could go to any school they wanted to go to. When there was in Houston, I know segregation. When it was
Texas.
The Hispanic kids could go. If the Hispanic kid wanted to go to a black school, they could go to the black school. They could go to the white school. Whatever they could do, they were not restricted like blacks were in regards to public schools in the state of Texas at that time. Okay, so.
Okay, I was curious about that. So anyway, what's coming up? Do me a favor if you can. Malcolm X Day is coming, and I don't know if you're friends with Greg Washington or Dean Douglas.
Yes,
but we would love to hear from those guys around that holiday.
I'll see what I can do. And today is Minister Farrakhan's birthday. Born on this day in 1933. He was a great violinist. He, in fact, won contests he traveled with the Boston Orchestra as a kid, 12 years old, playing the violin. He also appeared on what was the Ted Mack Show, which was like a variety show on TV back in the day in the 50s, a national TV show. He won awards on that show. And also Minister Farrakhan was an outstanding athlete. He had a track scholarship to Winston-Salem that he took for 3 years. So it's a little history about
Minister Farrakhan. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me get bye-bye. Let's get another one here. Caller, you're on. Hello.
It's not political day, is it?
Whatever. Go ahead right quick. You got about 3 minutes.
Just recently on CNN, another station, y'all president has contacted the Postal Service about mail-in
ballots.
Coordination, mail-in ballots.
Yes.
And he coordinating with state police in each state that they look at the return address and name, and if it's not on the list that he sent the Postal Service, then they should throw that mail ballot out. Let me tell you something. The only reason why he that desperate, that ain't gonna fly. They always doing on that. The only reason why he's doing this, one reason, is to protect his name, because when the Democrats get in and dominate the Congress and the Senate, they're going to bring out all of the Epstein files. They're going to take all of the black stuff
not going to happen.
Off.
You know why it's not? You know why it's not going to happen? You know why it's not? You people are not going to vote. You're not going to show up. Black people are not showing up. No, they're not going to show up to vote. You're not, Spivey.
In the cotton fields.
Spivey.
They'll be in cotton fields.
You know, they'll be, Spivey, they're not building, what are they building? They're not building cotton fields.
Black people,
they're
please.
Not, I'm telling you, Spivey, listen to me.
This is your boy.
They don't, people are not voting. Black people don't vote anymore.
Ralph and KCO.
Blacks don't vote. Blacks don't vote anymore. You can have
They better vote.
I can have a campaign here now. I mean, you got one going on now. The people don't vote. You got a mayor elected down in Pearland with 13 to 14% of the people voting. You got a congressional battle between two congressmen coming up, and how many people are willing to bet that 20% of the people vote? I'm saying that not even 20% of the registered voters will vote in that area. People don't vote anymore. They don't vote anymore. And the thing about the man may get a third term. You never know what man. A third.
If you want to regain can you imagine that, Ralph?
What's that?
And Vance is his vice president, and then a Democrat can win the presidency. And Vance got to go and certify the vote. I'm gonna still eat some chicken. I'm gonna still be able to eat some chicken and a little piece of beef or whatever. And if they slide a piece of, if I get hungry enough, they slide some pork in there on me. I may have to eat a pork chop. If you ironically enough, Ralph.
But I'm saying, Spivey,
people are going broke too. They're going broke. The Republicans, they vote Democrat.
People don't. They're going to put the man. The man is going to ride his term out. And the midterm is when the midterm is over, Clarence Thomas will be standing taller than he ever stood before. Clarence Thomas will stand taller than he ever stood when the midterm is over. Remember that.
Yeah,
many of you and your people want to run off. You and you people want to run Clarence Thomas off. Clarence Thomas, President Trump, they'll be both standing tall.
Clarence Thomas is the boy that works in Durango in the master's house, and he said that nigga riding a horse. Excuse the word there. Talking about Jamie Lee, cause Durango is Durango. He gonna come in the house. Look here, that's Clarence Thomas.
Well, I'm telling you, Spivey. I'll ask you this question. Right off the top of your head. 5 people that you don't know. Give me the names of 5 people you can take to the voting poll with you for the midterms. Or even 5 people that you know.
Ronnie.
Can you get 5 people who live in the Congressional District 18?
Ronnie McGowan.
See, it takes them too long.
James King.
Come on,
Johnny King Jr.
Yeah. That's 2.
Jeanette Spivey.
That's 3.
Damon Spivey.
Yeah, that's 4. Okay, but you cannot, Spivey, the Congressional District 18, that race, again, if 20% of the registered voters vote, I'll be surprised. I don't see that many voting. I think it's going to be a low turnout, and to each his own. I'll talk more about it later.
They won't be able to hang out on the corner if you don't go vote, brothers. Go ahead and get all and clean yourself up, and you go vote, man, because they're going to take your quotas from you where you can't drink your wine and do your whatever you do up there. So you're going to be eliminated.
Well, I'll see you
Go
later.
vote, brothers. Go vote, brothers and sisters. Stop fighting among each other. Get together. Go vote, 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 vote. Like you'll never get no wine no more if you don't go vote.
I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.
Are you looking for a pharmacy where you're more than just the next person in?